Hello, everyone. This video is about what you need to know to get started in entrepreneurship. Five keys you need to know, and in between, I will also share some tips. The first step is choose the right business idea and to know your goal. How you can do that? First of all, you need to start by identifying your why you want to become an entrepreneur, and especially if it is an online business, why do you want to do that? The why can be a passion, dream. The why can be a pain point that you don't need to face again. You want to get rid of it in the future. The second step is to know your audience, the people you want to target with your business. These people will be people related to you, related to your story. So you need to understand their needs and you need to understand their behavior. So you will be able to give the message to them. So the tip number one that I want to share with you for the first step is to listen. Listen to your instinct. That's the only way you will know what is the right business idea for you and what is your goal. Because becoming an entrepreneur, it's a journey, and and it and it's full of uncertainties. But one thing you can be sure of is that you are the only one who knows what you want, who knows what you are getting through, and what is good for you. I want to add also that you need to take a really good time with yourself to understand exactly uh, what you are looking for and what will be good for you. And also you can uh, take a time to pray about it. Yes, pray about it. And because God is giving answers to prayers. So that was for the first thing you need to know. The second thing is the financial consideration. Okay, so the first step is to set up a business plan and a budget. You also need to consider the startup and investment and the ongoing investment. Some people they start a business with zero cash down, but they're a little expensive. But you need to consider what would be that cash down to start, and sometimes the business as it goes on, as it is growing, you will need also to invest in the way. So you need to consider that and see if you are comfortable with this budget. And you need also to consider the cash flow to run the business. So when I said the cash flow, this is all related to the recurring expenses and like advertising, but you will need also to consider other expenses. So this will be based on the kind of business you want to run. Tip number two is as your business is up and running, keep an eye on your finances and adapt your budget as needed. Okay. The third element you need to know, and I will also share the third and the fourth at the same time. So the third one is stay informed. How? Step number one is to continuously educate yourself. Okay, educate yourself about the latest trends, about the newest technology, about new marketing strategies, everything that is related to your niche, to the people you want to target, and how you can relay your message. You need to be educated. You need to be informed. And how you can be informed also is to adjust your strategies based on your prospect data, on your prospect feedbacks. Uh, that was the third. The fourth element is that the persistence and the adaptability. These are very important because you know to understand that success, it's not something that you will get in a short term. It can happen, but it's not that easy. And especially when it is an online business, it takes time and persistence. And also, how you can stay persistent and adapt yourself is to be prepared, to adapt to changes and to challenges, because there will be challenges, and when challenges come, it will push you to do some changes. It can be changes in your mindset. It can be changes in your speaking skill. Anything that will need you to perform and better. And the last step is to explore, okay, partnership, and to collaborate um, with other people doing the same business, because by doing so, you can reach broader audience. So I have two tips. You need to control yourself, and you need to develop patience. Develop patience is to accept setbacks and to learn to take the positive out of them, because there's always something positive in in obstacles, in challenges, in difficulties. There's always something positive. So uh, be ready to get that positive and use it. Don't lose patience, be consistent, and keep moving. And on the way, control your emotions. There will be also disappointments, okay? But by learning, by letting yourself to learn from all this, you will be able to master your business in the better way, to move forward. I know I'm saying it can be difficult, but don't let anything or no one to stop you on the road, because at the end you will get to success. The last element is to build a strong online presence. So this is especially for online business owners, or if you think of going online. So build a strong online presence, because you don't have a physical store. The physical store is there, and they have the name, the brand, and in front of the store. So this is how they keep a presence. Okay, and they build it because people, when they want to go to for instance Walmart, they will definitely know where it is located. And if they don't, if it is the first time they are going to that specific Walmart, on the way they will see the logo and they will know. So this is how they build their presence. So you will need in online business to build a strong online presence. First of all, you need to create a website that reflects your your brand, and in which, and that will you will also establish a profile, okay, on the relevant social media. You know them, there's a lot. So this has you need to use the relevant social media, and to use create a website that reflects your brand. And the second step is to use attractive marketing to get your message across. How you will do everything will be online, of course. So will be sending emails out. Will use social media platforms. You will share some posts on the platform, or you will need to consider the content of your message, either by email or your post. And the last step is to consider paid advertising. Anyone that is doing a business at some point will pay for some advertising. Okay, Walmart is still doing advertising, even if they don't need to, but they are still doing it because they know the impact of advertising. So paid for advertising campaigns on the platforms, or like Google Ads, all those things. So you will need to consider where and how you will do your advertising. So my last tip. So you need to expect to be surprised. Okay, when I say surprise, there are some surprises that are unpleasant, because when you're using social media, you can, I'm sure you know, you can see everything, and even the unexpected. So you have to prepare yourself for the those surprises. It can be unpleasant surprises, but however, there are always good surprises coming ahead. And for instance, um, imagine you become a source of inspiration, or you start to arise um, interest in the social media. This is the kind of pleasant surprise that you will need to embrace. So when it comes, it's yes. And the unpleasant surprise, you just wipe it off and keep moving. For the conclusion, what I will say is that starting an online business, it comes with the challenges, because it requires dedication, it requires hard work, uh, and also a willingness to learn from both successes and failures. As you gain experience, as the months pass and the years pass, and you gain experience, remember to stay flexible, to learn more, flexible to adjust yourself, flexible to refining your strategies, and constantly be present, because building an online business is it's a journey. I mentioned it in the beginning, it's a journey. And but it can be highly rewarding when you approach it with diligence, and also with the right mindset, and taking all this element step by step, you you can be sure that you will be on the right track when you will be ready to start your online business. So hope this was very helpful to you. Okay, so thank you and see you next.